In the spring of 1908, the 23-year-old Lindsay and his wife Alice reached Chengdu. To better adjust to his new country, he changed his name to Lindsay, while Alice changed her name to Lindsay. Working hard for several months with help from Dr. Kilborn, who had already been in China for years, Lindsay finally acquired a small room on Chengdu Street and set up his dental clinic. Surprisingly, on the opening day, the first patient was a woman. She suffered from more than 10 years of alveolar abscess. Lindsay used tooth extraction and abscess removal to treat her, quickly healing her.
She goes back out in the community. She tells her story. So all of a sudden, people are coming to see him.
At the time, the American city Chicago had one dentist per 1,000 people. But in Chengdu, a city with almost 1 million residents, there was only one dentist, Dr. Lindsay. He felt overwhelmed and needed help. The need to have modern medical education and cultivate more Chinese doctors for the area was extremely pressing. A foreign-run university was unknown in Western China at the time. Locals were doubtful and worried. The first class only enrolled 11 students. It was not as much a university as a class, but it still marked the birth of modern education in Western China, meandering its way toward the future. This photo in the archives of the United Church of Canada reveals the scene during the university's construction. During more than 20 years of construction, West China Union University built more than 70 structures combining Chinese and Western features. A series of Canadian engineers worked as chief architect, with Su Jixian, Walter Small, of Ontario having the longest tenure. Small was skilled in traditional Chinese wood construction and was affectionately called Carpenter Su by the workers.
But I'm sure he loved it. That was what he did.
In 1908, Small and his wife arrived in Sichuan. He worked as the chief architect at West China Union University for more than 20 years. The landmark clock tower on campus was Small's idea. He used a Chinese-style rooftop for the western building, achieving a harmonious balance of the east and the west.
I'm sure he was very satisfied. I mean, they're still there. They were beautiful. They were used. It makes me sort of teary. I mean, that's a very long-standing icon there.
In 1911, in order to start the medical school at West China Union University, Dr. Xie Daozian, Charles W. Service, a medical school graduate of the University of Toronto, closed his 5-year-old medical practice at Lushan Hospital. As a surgeon in Lushan, when he performed surgery, many locals were suspicious of him, so Service actually conducted open-door surgeries and allowed people to watch.
And what it is it's a stone in the bladder. Very, very easy thing to fix. You can kidney stones, bladder stones, easy. So apparently, he opens the man up, he takes the bladder, and he goes, with one of his instruments, he goes ding, 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 and hits it. And you can hear the ping, ping, ping of metal on stone. And then he goes around, hits the rest of it, no sound, and then ping, ping, ping. And then he takes the stone out, and he hands it to the people through the window and lets them feel it.
In a 1922 photo of faculty at the university, the young Leslie Kilborn seems a bit shy. But as the oldest son of Omar Kilborn, he was determined to continue his father's legacy and the land where he was born. At the medical school founded by his father, Leslie taught physiology, pharmacology, biochemistry, and other subjects. Since he grew up in Chengdu, Leslie was able to teach in Chinese. He even compiled and translated the first Chinese language physiology textbook in China.
He was so good at Chinese, he had a student say that if he sat in the back of the class and shut his eyes, so he couldn't see. He wouldn't know that my father was not Chinese.
Leslie Kilborn's departure from Chengdu marked the temporary end of his family's 60-year love affair with Sichuan, which began in 1892.